Primus says, I'm having a blog industry news slash updates in very specific niche. What would be the best practice for internal linking to pass authority to my blogs? Also, how important is topical authority? All right, so I guess we'll start at the beginning. Internal linking, doesn't change depending on what kind of site you have. Internal linking is the best practice for all types of sites. So, here on our website, you can see, scrolling down, we're linking to like our About Us page. We're linking to our case studies page. We're linking to our services page here. Scrolling down even further, we're linking to our blog. We're linking to our live stream. We're linking to our Facebook group. We're linking to some of our individual case studies. We're linking to one of our service pages. We're linking to our service pages again. We're linking to each individual service page right here. We got some FAQs. Then we have a recent blog post section down here at the bottom. Again, linking to our blog again. So, this is just from the homepage. And what you see is that our homepage is linking to a lot of stuff that's important to us. And not only is it important to us, then we want people to click on it, but it's also helping link juice spread around the website, right? So on your homepage, you're going to want to send people to the most important pages on your site. And that should include things like, for example, your blog reel. Maybe you want to even send them to specific different categories of news. So like also, if you go to our blog page over here, we have our recent blog post. Then we have, the category for just backlinks right here. And you can also go to that category page by clicking that. Category SEO, category case studies, category podcast. So you're really spreading link juice around a lot further this way, making sure it gets to all parts of your blog and not just the very recent blog post, right? And then on top of that, with any kind of article that you write, you're going to want to make sure that you include little links like this to a bunch of your other content that makes sense, right? I like to say that I like every page on the site to have like around 5 minimum contextual internal links coming from other pages. There's no magic number here, but I'd have at like a bare minimum 2. But the more the merrier, really. And just do things in a way that's natural. Don't try to force things. You can change your anchor text up a bit, but it doesn't really matter as much as when you're doing like building backlinks. Before we move on to the next part, Nick, is there anything I missed about internal linking?
No, not at all. I don't think so. No. You're good.
Okay. You could also use a tool like Link Whisper to help you out if you want. It can help automate internal linking. However, I don't use Link Whisper anymore, and I prefer to do things. I prefer to do it myself because you just do a much better job yourself. The tool's not perfect, but if you really don't know what you're doing, it could maybe be a good idea for you. It is a paid tool. And then how important is topical authority? So, if topical authorities from our boy, the brainchild, Mr. Corey Tugberg. I don't even know how to say his name. It's such a difficult name, but super smart fellow. And, I'm going to do a horrible job of explaining topical authority, but in essence, the way I see topical authority is just writing a bunch of basically trying to cover, so if we have a link building agency, we're trying to write articles that are related to link building from like every angle, whether that's top of the funnel kind of content that's very informational, or like our service pages, which are very like buyer intent. And you're really trying to cover like every aspect of these things, right? This is what I see as topical authority. And I think, I can't say it's necessary because, for example, Parasite SEO, a lot of these sites with very high backlink authority can rank for pretty much anything, even if they don't have topical authority, just because their link authority is so high. However, that is not you. And so for you, I would really focus on, just trying to write as many different keywords, different related topics, questions people might be asking, all these different articles related to your subject, right? And not only is it good for topical authority, but it's just good for doing SEO in general, right? Like you want to try to pull in as much targeted traffic to your website that you can. And so, you don't have to look at topical authority as like a chore. I would look at it more along the lines of, hey, should I only have like a 20-page website, or should I write a ton of stuff related to my topic and just try to pull in as much traffic as possible? And in doing this, you establish topical authority in a way, right? And of course, I'm not going to explain topical authority as good as Corey. It can get a lot more in depth than I'm explaining here. you'd have to like see his course or something if you wanted to for a lot more information. But I think this is pretty much like the 80-20 of it, right? And works well for me. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, agree. Especially if you're in a very specific niche, like you say you are, then it be in your best interest to write as specific to that niche as you possibly can. However, let's say you go through like a down period where not much is happening in your industry or something like that, then pick stuff that's close enough to, and then you can always spin into an article, little additives into these articles that are about your kind of specific niche. So, it doesn't hurt to broaden out a little bit, but you can typically tailor stuff to be really relevant to whatever it is you're marketing there on your website. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, hopefully that helps, man. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.